Well, hello, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 30th of January. As I said, we're going to have a walk around the little birch wood. So in correspondence to the other wood, I'll just show you. That is the Southrey wood that we got to the edge of the other day. Here's the road that goes to Southrey. This is the birch wood. The Forestry Commission have been in here stripping out yet again, but you still can't get through the middle. Now we're going to slip down the side and get ourselves in there and see what sort of state it's in and whether they've stripped it out anywhere else. We've only just got halfway down the side of it. We're going to let Maggie off in a minute. I can already see a deer. Jack, I think. Just seen a huge hare go through there. They seem to know you're about, don't they? Unless it's me. Maybe I smell particularly bad. Maggie's on fire this morning. You excited? Are you excited? And so what I have noticed about this wood is on this side, where we are at the moment, it's mainly hardwood trees, a few different types. And when we go further around, which you'll see soon, where the badger sets are, a lot of it's pine. There's a lot of felled trees there as well. That's where all the deer hide as well. I don't know whether you've noticed today, but I'm wearing a microphone. Clip-on microphone with a little piece that goes into the end of this phone that's filming at the moment, because I am sick to death of having to level up all the volumes from when the camera's turning one way and the other way. And it was only £5. I can't argue with that, can I? Little deer, there it goes. Maggie, come. That's a young roe deer, I think. White backside. Call her back, but she won't chase it anyway. Out. Mom, I want you in crops. This is the other edge. In the distance there, that is the ruins of the Tupholme Abbey. I think it's 2 fields beyond that is where they had their concert. I think it was 1972. Lots of big names there as well. It was a Small Faces and all sorts of bands. Can't remember all the names, but that's where it happened. So yes, the get down here. Forestry Commission don't seem to care at all about this wood. When I first moved into the village, I came into this wood. It was a lovely little pathway on the way in from the entrance. Overhanging trees, there was enough pathway. And about 3 years later, I came in here, stripped it out, took all the wood they want, left loads of strewn wood. I know they have to do that, leave some wood for rotting for all the insects and things, but left it in a big mess, all overgrown on the entrance on the way in. And it's not changed in all this time. In fact, it's got worse because they've come back again. Stripped out across the front. I can't see any stripping out around this back area, but we haven't covered it all yet. Mom! Back, just called her back, because I know this part here, I can bloody get through it. There's lots of deer. Look at this terrain. This is foot level. I mean, just bloody look at it. This is supposed to be the path. And now I'm moaning again, but look at this. And at the minute it's resting on that, but that's going to go at some point. Somebody could be extremely unlucky. Gorgeous views though. Look at that. Well, that looks lovely. Sun gleaming through there. Unfortunately, it obscures our view of what's in front. Yes, I'm moaning again. Sorry. Some of the badger sets. One part, an old there. And all there. Look like it's been used recently, that. over here? Fungus on this fallen birch. I think that's called shelf fungi. I'm sure it's called shelf fungi. Please correct me if I'm wrong. There's a big badger set here. All there. Look at that bugger. Wow. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe the first ones were rabbit holes because these are much bigger holes. Wow. Right in there. Massive. Plenty of them. Don't you go in them. Don't lose your nose, mate. I bet this is a sight at night when they're out. Unfortunately, that means there must be some badger muck kicking about, so let's proceed. Yeah, we don't want the cleaning up process of that. It is horrible. See a bit of a shelter thing. Oh, there's not much left of it now. Actually, I don't think that's the same one that I saw before. It's a different location. I think it's further behind us, that. Oh, I'm going to see the other ones there then. That's not the one I saw a couple of years ago. Bloody liar of myself there, haven't I? I said this side was mostly pine. There's only a few in the middle here and there. Probably, I'm thinking of another wood probably, but in that many, I can't bloody remember now. Ah, I can see the other shelter. Yeah, this is the one I remembered seeing. Somebody's elaborated on it. The structure there. Looks like somebody's been using this. Get away, I don't know what's in them bags out. Don't say some poor soul's having to sleep out here. That'd be awful, wouldn't it? If that's the case, all they need to do is throw away their ID, jump on a dinghy, and come into one of the ports. That'll get them somewhere to live. Free phone, free central heating, free food, and you don't have to work. Out of there, please. Done it again, I've said please, haven't I? Look at that, sun shining across there. Oh, she's got you, mate. Oh well, you read it now. Now there is still a bit of a pathway here. It takes you to the centre and there's a watchtower there. But you can't turn left to go to the entrance because it's rammed. Come on! Back as we're approaching this watchtower area. What used to happen here, this way, and they normally jump out of this thicket area in front of you sometimes, so I'm going to leave the camera running while we walk up to it, so it might be a bit wobbly, a bit Blair Witchy. Me whistling has probably alerted them. We're about. You'll probably see nothing. Cool. Yeah, so believe it or not, that's where the pathway was to the entrance. You wouldn't want to try and get through there, believe me. Yeah, there's nothing around here. I would imagine me whistling and shouting the dog and the scent of us both. They know we're about. There's another pathway to the back of the wood, which you used to walk through on a regular basis. You might be able to get through there. Try that. The deer could well be in that quarter there where we're facing. Because what used to happen when I used to come in here with Mikey is they'd sense us about and they'd run away, run around the wood, thinking they're getting away from us, and we were going around the wood as well. So we'd be like constantly on their heels. And we didn't know it foggy down here. Just seen something move over there. I don't know whether it was a white ass of a young roe deer or a hare. Got a tiny glimpse. Yeah, I think I was right. Just seen a big roe deer through there. It's probably been in this side there where I'm pointing now. It's smelling us. They're zipping around there, so very little chance of seeing them. Right, so we're at the back edge again. The view of the Tupholme Abbey. Really ought to take the camera there. The only problem with that is quite often it's all penned in and there's sheep around it, which is okay, but if you've got the dog it's no good at all. But quite often they move sheep to different places, don't they, for grazing in different areas, so perhaps we should go and have a look at it at some point. Another bloody bottle. The only people that I know of that come in here are people on the shoot. Surely they don't bring bottles of wine with them. Maybe the deer's taken to drinking wine at the state of the bloody wood. Had enough. Oh, I just want to sit down for a minute. Like he's coming to snuggle in. And I'm having a good look round at the same time because I can smell cannabis. So somebody's around the edge of the wood having a joint somewhere. Sure of it. I always remember being in this wood 2 or 3 years ago with Mikey. Very funny this. And it was frosty, howling wind. You know, there'd been snow about and all sorts. And there was this poor little hare. It was tiny and all by itself. Didn't seem to have any parents anywhere or anything. And it's on its back legs trying to box Mikey. And he thought it was just playing, but the poor thing was frightened stiff, really. You could see it was, but it was quite funny to watch. And I hadn't got my camera with me at all, so there's nothing I could have done about it. I mean, I would have filmed it. I managed to keep Mikey away from the hare in the end. It was unharmed. But I don't know whether it survived, because it wasn't very big and the temperature was so low. But yeah, just a little story from a few years ago. So, I suppose we better get up and move, haven't we, mate? Yeah. God, that was lucky. I just bloody lost the microphone, didn't I? The bloody lapel. Went back to where we sat down. Fortunately, it was on the floor there, so I don't know whether Maggie knocked it off me when she jumped up me. I'm not sure. I was lucky to find that. What the hell is that? I wonder if it's one of them balloons. I do believe it is. The helium balloons that are set off. Might look good, might be exciting. Not a good idea, especially when they land in fields with a bit of livestock, you know. Dangerous. The sun is on its way down now. I see some great shadows across here. So, as we saw, they haven't stripped out anywhere else in the wood. All they've done is strip the front and they've done nothing with the rest of it. Bit of a disgrace, really. Anyway, thank you for joining me around the birch wood. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.